So, okay, I'm just doing some tests to see if the audio is coming fine to you, friends. Let's see. So friends, we are really going to start this in a very few minutes. Just checking again that everything is running smoothly. I see a lot of people is waiting for this, and I'm very pleased and happy to be here, and I want to be sure again that everything is working just great. So here we are, friends, ready to start this long-awaited live feed live. It's a big pleasure for me to be online sharing once again the wonders of the universe. I'm just doing some very final tests to be sure that everything here is running as expected. I think that the audio is coming fine to you, so I'm already just checking, and it seems all is coming great. But you know, before officially starting, I really want to be sure all is working perfectly. And I will tell you how all these things is working right now. I see. Okay, I could check that everything is working. Okay, friends. So friends, I think we can really start this officially. So good evening, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Gianluca Masi speaking, and I'm very proud and happy to be here again, sharing, as I told you, the wonders of the universe. It is such a big pleasure for me, again, to bring the beauty of the heavens through this channel. I'm speaking from Rome, and you know, I founded the virtual telescope more than 10 years ago, broadcasting the cosmos live in real time, something never seen before. And you know also that we are very, very close to launch our amazing joint effort with Tanagra observatories to make something never seen on this planet as for science and education. And again, I want to thank for this my great friend and scientist Michael Swartz, director and founder at Tanagra Observatories. This live feed is hosted in the behalf of this team, and again I also will thank the wonderful people making possible for us to enjoy the eclipse in real time. And this will be a very complex effort because I am in Rome, Italy. This eclipse is not visible from here. You can easily see we are just in broad daylight here in Europe. But we have great astrophotographers in Australia and USA, the dream starry team of the virtual telescope. I will introduce them later on, of course, and also we will be using the wonderful robotic telescope named Pearl, available at Tanagra Observatories. So it seems like we will have a very, very beautiful, amazing experience live. I see literally thousands of people joining this live feed, which has been featured by the most important media on the planet, CNN, Newsweek, BBC and more. And we are really proud that while we are not a formal institution, we are so considerate, thanks to the amazing, really great job with our legendary reputation, making our project so recognized by the world and by the international media. I don't want to speak you very much because I really think that everyone here really want to enjoy the super blue moon total eclipse. Here it is, of course, the poster of the live feed. And once again, I want to mention who is making possible for us to enjoy such a wonderful event. There are several astrophotographers I want to mention and thank for their amazing work they are doing right now, already sharing with me real-time images, which we are going to see soon. They are Dean Hooper from Melbourne, Australia, John Stevenson, Canberra, Australia, Christoph Dale from near Morwell, Victoria, Australia, John W. Johnson, Nebraska, USA, Andrew Wall, Adelaide, South Australia, Ron Delvaux from Arizona, Jess McHugh from New Mexico, and Gerard Lazarus from Australia. It is thanks to these people that we will be able to spy something amazing that is not visible, of course, from our from our location, I mean. So I have some images I want to share with you already, of course, and please give me just 1 second to share this wonderful image I just received from Australia, which is for me really nice to enter, to jump, into the mood of this amazing event. Just a few seconds just to make sure that we are basically the image in the right format. Here it is, friends, and I'm going to share this with you right away, just making sure that it is on the right place to show to you right now. So friends, this is the very first image we received right now from Dean Cooper, Australia, and you can easily see on the bottom right a very pale, darker light. That is the penumbra of the Earth on the Moon. On the same time, friends, I want to make sure that also we have images from Pearl at Tanagra observatories coming to us in real time, friends. Okay, I want to be sure also to have this greeting live. Okay, just adding also this. So this is, as I told you, the first image we have from this eclipse from Australia right now. What I find amazing here is that everyone joining this live feed is from some different place in the world. And by the way, this is the image we are getting in real time from Tanagra Observatories, Arizona, founded and directed by my good friend Michael Swartz. And here you can easily see how on the right part of the image, the moon is clearly darker than the left side. This simply because the moon is, of course, slowly entering the shadow of our planet, friends. I also want to make sure you understand better what is happening here, and I just prepared a simulator. Let me see how I can show this to you, friends. Okay. This simulator will help us understanding what is happening moment after moment. This is provided by Software Bisque, one of the technological partners of the Virtual Telescope project. I will remind you about all our amazing technological partners. And as you can easily see from here, the moon is slowly entering the shadow of the Earth. And I will tell you what this means soon, just to make sure that you understand and you are able to actually read the images, their meaning, and what is happening, my friends. What is happening here is that three guys, the sun, the earth, and the moon, are just sitting in the very same line. Providing a very good alignment, all of them. And right now, the shadow of the earth is just starting covering our beautiful satellite. I want to show you a little graphic making this to me even more clear. I think that this is something which is very good to understand with this image. You know, our moon is orbiting around the Earth. It takes a bit less than 1 month to complete one orbit. But you can see from this nice graphic that the orbit of the moon is not lying on the same plane of the Earth orbit. It just means that when you have the full moon, which is of course the condition you need to create the right alignment between the Earth, the Sun and the Moon to create the lunar eclipse, it is not obvious that the full moon will be on the plane of the Earth where the Sun sending its light is. In other words, you need that the full moon will happen with the moon on the same plane of the Earth orbit hosting the Sun as well. Only in this situation, of course, all these three bodies, the Sun providing the light, the Earth providing the shadow, and the Moon will be on the same line and the eclipse will be possible, okay? So in other words, you can see what is happening in the bottom part, in the bottom picture of this graphic, favorable for eclipses, when the full moon is just happening inside the Earth shadow. This is what we need to have, as I told you, a beautiful lunar eclipse. Of course, if the moon will go completely inside the Earth shadow, the eclipse will be total. Otherwise, it will be simply partial. And one we are just going to enjoy now, as I told you, is a total eclipse, my friends. Back to Tanagra observatories, just to take another image. While the moon is setting there, you can see we are taking real-time images from there, of course. And again, you can see how the right side of the moon is getting darker and darker. But of course, not only here we are having, as I told you, the total lunar eclipse. Tonight it is happening even something more. This full moon, which is, as I told you, the necessary condition to have a lunar eclipse, is the second full moon of this month, January. It is not easy, it is not obvious to have two full moons, in the same month, simply because the time it is needed to the moon to be full 2 times in a row, it is essentially 1 month. So only if you have a full moon at the very beginning of a long month, like January having 31 days, you can hope you will have a second full moon before that month is ended. And this is something which is happening, friends, right now. So in short, this is also another special situation, by tradition named blue moon. Please understand that this has nothing to do with the color of the moon. We really will not see, the moon shining blue, friends. We simply see tonight the red moon. But again, the blue moon is relatively rare. Total eclipses are not happening all the times. So the combination of these two relatively rare events is even more rarer, of course. And this is the magic of this, my friends. And there is another thing again here. We are not ended. We still have to say something more. The moon is reaching its full phase while closer to its minimum distance, the so-called perigee. And when you have a full moon close to the perigee, it is a bit brighter and a bit larger in its apparent size in the sky, what we popularly call supermoon. So, friends, right now, tonight, we have all those three things together. This is a supermoon. As the full moon is happening close to the lunar perigee, the minimum distance from the Earth of the moon. Also, it is the second full moon of this month, January. It is something we call, of course, supermoon. Sorry, blue moon. And then it is also a total eclipse. It can take many decades before you see something like this again, friends. I want to just to make sure that we can have images coming back to back from Tanagra. You can now see how the border, the right border of the moon is so darker compared on to the left side. Simply because, as I told you, the moon is slowly entering the shadow of the Earth. Meantime, I'm receiving other images from our great collaborators, and I want to share one of them provided by our team. Here it is, friends, while you are enjoying the real-time images coming from Tanagra observatories, showing so well what is happening, friends. I'm preparing another image coming from New Mexico from James McHugh, an old-time friend of the virtual telescope, like Dean Hooper and all the other friends who are making possible for us to enjoy this live thanks to their images, friends. Here it is, the image by James. I'm ready to share it with you. I love the idea that these friends are sending me images from very different places of the planet. This truly is, my friend, what I call a citizen science communication. Again, I want to show you the image I received from James from New Mexico. Here it is, friends, and of course there is a different orientation, and this time the darker border is on the upper left. How beautiful, my friends, all this is. Really love this. And again, I'm just received another image from Australia. Okay. Just making sure that we are going to have these beautiful images ready for you. Here it is. How wonderful, friends, is this chance for us to see this no matter where we are on this planet. This is the mission of the Virtual Telescope project. This will be the mission of the joint epic partnership between the Virtual Telescope project and Tanagra observatories in Arizona, friends. Now going to show again this other great image just received from Australia, friends. Again, another view from Tanagra, where you can easily see how dark is the moon now on the right side, friends. I find this truly amazing. Sorry, friends. Okay. And now, this great image coming from Australia again, Dean Hooper. Here it is, friends. We have also images coming from Nebraska, from the OMA astronomical team there. Sonali Deshmukh and my friend John W. Johnson are sending images. I will be very happy to show you very soon. So really here, friends, we are observing, we are sharing together the wonders of this long-awaited lunar eclipse, my friends. And all this thanks to the Virtual Telescope project, now more than 10 years old, and just introducing the new partnership with the Tanagra observatories, launching such a joint effort in a very few weeks, my friends. Again, I want to show you what is happening from Tanagra observatories. Here it is, my friends. You can easily see how the shadow of the moon is slowly approaching. Amazing. I want to remind you about the technological partners of the Virtual Telescope project. They are Unitron Italia Instruments, Software BISC and C-Web, but also Badr Planetarium, Santa Barbara Instruments Group, and Planewave Instruments. And of course, I also want to thank all the international media which made possible for us to share these amazing friends, this amazing live feed with the people, the world out there. Let me try to share with you another great image I received from Nebraska, where the weather is, I see, cloudy at this very moment, but you know, we are always facing the weather, my friend. Okay, despite technology, when the sky is cloudy, you have no chances to observe. And it is funny how people not familiar with astronomy sometimes forget this, and when you do something, some public events out there, they ask you why we cannot see the stars. It is cloudy. Oh, I didn't know that the telescope cannot see through the clouds. Unfortunately, the telescope cannot see through the clouds. And just to give you an idea, just let me, I want to be sure that I credit this image correctly. Just received from Nebraska. Okay, here it is. Just to be sure that everyone is properly credited, of course. Okay. So here we are, friends, with the proper credits. This image is coming from Nebraska, which was grabbed through the clouds, and you can see the clouds, of course, affecting the live image. Here it is, my friends. I really love what is happening here. Again, I want to repeat, these people is somewhere in the world, these great astrophotographers. Some of them are in Australia, some of them are in the USA, okay? Very far away, by the way, each other's. And I am in Rome, Italy, and I am just receiving in real time their stunning images, and I am making available them to you almost in real time. And of course, we also have the amazing images by Pearl, the robotic telescope available at Tanagra observatories, friends. And here is another image from our friends James McHugh from New Mexico. Going to show this to you right away. Everyone here is waiting for the shadow of the Earth covering more and more the surface of the moon, providing, of course, finally the wonderful experience of the totality. Here it is, this great update from New Mexico. I'm absolutely amazed to see how many people have been waiting for this amazing show, my friends. And happy to see that we are having some great images to share with you. And again, I want to thank all the observers. I will tell their names again in a few minutes. Soon after, I will have prepared for you this new image just received from Australia, friends. Simply a few years ago, it was not possible to do this kind of work with people being so far but still able to cooperate and create this amazing event, sharing this with the world. This social, aspect of astronomy is something that both myself and my friend Michael Swartz at Tanagra Observatories really love. Again, sharing with you what is happening at Tanagra with the moon. Now you can easily see how beautiful the shadow on the left is, my friends. I really think that the eclipse, the lunar eclipse, no matter how many times you just saw and enjoyed it, it is always such a beautiful experience. And from southern Arizona, close to Patagonia, close to the Mexican border, we jump again far away in Australia. How beautiful, friends. How happy doing this. Everyone here is really doing a great job, and hopefully you are having fun. How beautiful it is for me to be here sharing with you something, always able to really shock us with this beauty. Back again to the live feed from Tanagra Observatories, Arizona. How beautiful, my friends, this experience is. You can now easily see in this image the huge difference in brightness between the left side, which is overexposed, of course, and the right side, which is basically black. Just to give you an idea of the huge difference, the dramatic difference as for the light reaching the moon. In that part already covered by the Earth shadow, and the other region which is still free, but slowly the Earth shadow will cover the full lunar disk. And of course, we are looking forward to see this, my friends. Another image from Sonali Deshmukh and John Johnson, Nebraska. Just going to make possible for you to see this. Despite the clouds, they are really doing a wonderful work despite the less than ideal conditions they are having there. Okay. But still, the clouds are adding something beautiful to the experience, I think. Just adjusting a bit the images. Here it is. Okay. Here it is, this new postcard from Nebraska, USA. And just going to share with you this new site. Here it is, my friends. How beautiful to see so many people from all around the planet willing to join this live coverage. The sky is able to bring people together without any connection with, race, religion, politics. Beauty is larger than this, and we are so happy to bring these wonders without borders, and so happy that this is happening right now, thanks to these great people sharing with us their amazing work, their amazing images. They are Dean Hooper, Australia, John Stevenson, Australia, Chris Stockdale, Australia, Andrew Wall, Australia, Gerard Lazarus, Australia. Then we have Ron Delvaux in Arizona and James McHugh in New Mexico. And also, of course, Deshmukh Sonali from Nebraska, working with John Johnson there. So, a great team, my friends, making possible for everyone to enjoy this unique, stunning event. Back now to the live feed from Tanagra. Here it is. Before to move again in Australia, from where we just received another new image. Some of the observers I mentioned are right now under the clouds, but they are there looking up just to be ready should the weather switch on being good. Again here, this beautiful shot provided by Dean Hooper from Australia. Just making sure that this is coming to you right away. Here it is, this new image. How beautiful, friends. All this is right now to enjoy together. Wonderful sight, wonderful moon. I hope for you a wonderful experience. This super blue moon total eclipse. It is the full moon, which is of course necessary for a lunar eclipse. This is happening close to its minimum distance from us, so it is a bit brighter and bigger, what we call, not a scientific definition, but a popular one, a supermoon. So a full moon, actually a supermoon, the second full moon of January, something we call by tradition blue moon, which is not happening so often, and also the total eclipse. So really, three amazing things happening at the same time, friends. So wow, we are happy, we are so proud. And now another image I received from James McHugh from New Mexico. When you can start seeing what everyone here is likely waiting for. I will just adjust this image for you. Okay. To be sure Here it is. Okay. Going to properly credit it. Here it is. A lot of work, friends, to bring this to you because it is extremely complex, I must say. And here it is, the new image. And you can see that the darker portion starts to show the famous red color, the elegant color the moon will wear soon for us. How beautiful these images are, my friends. Amazing, to say the least. Okay. Okay. How beautiful. And now again back to show the live images from Tanagra. Here it is. And now you can easily see the dramatic difference, you see, between the right side of the moon, already covered by the shadow, and the left one, which is simply in the penumbra. I want to show you what is happening, what is the situation with our simulator. Here it is, friends. As you can see right now, the moon is start entering the umbra. You have the penumbra and the umbra. What is the difference? If you are on the moon and you are just where the penumbra only is, you will see the sun partially eclipsed by the earth. Okay? So you are not receiving the whole light you usually receive from the sun, because if you are on a portion of the moon covered by the earth penumbra, you just see the sun partially eclipsed by the earth. But if you go where the moon is already in the umbra, there the sun is completely covered by the earth. Slowly, the entire moon will jump into the earth shadow, so every location of the moon will be ideally seeing a solar total eclipse, okay? This is what is happening, friends. How beautiful. Just also to give you an idea about our friends. I want to show you this very nice image I received by Dean Hooper, working for us and sharing amazing images. Okay, and this image is just telling us how is working for us. This is Dean, Australia, observing. Is set up just looking at the lunar eclipse and so kindly sharing images with us. I love to share also this amazing view. Deshmukh Sonali from Nebraska, from where he's observing with John Johnson, wrote me that right now they are completely clouded out. So for now they are there waiting after they showed great images. And in the meantime, I again want to be back to Tanagra live feed. Here it is, while I prepare for a new image received from James McHugh, New Mexico, USA. Okay. Just adjusting the image while you have the live feed from Tanagra, of course. And the image we are going to see from Jim in New Mexico is a close-up, just showing better the umbra on the lunar disk, the Earth umbra, of course. What else? Here it is. How beautiful and amazing all this is, my friends. We have many thousands of viewers just enjoying this live with us. From everywhere on this planet. And we are so happy to bring the wonders of the super blue moon total eclipse live to you. And now back to Tanagra observatories in Arizona, where the effect, of course, of the Earth shadow are honestly amazing, my friends. How beautiful. We've been really waiting for a lot of time, and here we are now enjoying at last the supermoon, the super blue moon total eclipse, my friends. By the way, later this afternoon at 17 Universal Time, we will try to show you the supermoon rising live over the legendary skyline of Rome. So it is just the beginning of a wonderful experience. New image coming now again from Dean Hooper. Here it is, friends. Let me see if I can adjust. Okay. Just to be sure that we can perhaps have larger images to enjoy. Just to make sure that you can really have the best image quality to make justice to the amazing images we are receiving from our partners, friends. Here we are. Dean again. Okay. Just adjusting now the credits. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Here we are. Meantime, you are enjoying the live feed coming from Tanagra observatories in southern Arizona. Beautiful sight from there. And now I'm sharing this new image coming from Australia, Dean Hooper. Here it is for you. Just saving it after I had to adjust a few things a bit. Here it is, my friends, for you. again from Australia. Wonderful, really nice image, I think, for everyone to enjoy. Very nice. I really love all this, and I really hope you are having fun with us while we are all together observing this super blue moon total eclipse, something happening really so rarely. And I hope that you will keep in mind that something like this, having the super moon, the blue moon and the total eclipse, has been, we had to wait really for quite a lot of time, 35 years since last time, and the next will be, if I did my calculations right, in about 20 years. So something not happening so often, my friends. Everyone here very happy to spy all this. Want to be sure. Okay. Let's see if I can change this again. Okay. So basically we are having such an amazing coverage by our observers worldwide. Okay. Let me check if we have some new images. Meantime, I'm going back again to Tanagra observatories. You can see the dramatic changes every time we switch there. And now I'm going to prepare and share another great image I received from James McHugh in New Mexico. Showing now better and better the famous red color we are truly waiting. Okay. So the new image is coming to you in a few seconds. And here it is from James McHugh, New Mexico, and you can see how the red part, the portion of the moon already enjoying the solar total eclipse, because from the lunar point of view they are no one is there, of course, but the lunar people, if they were there, we're going to enjoy a total solar eclipse. And I mean, the portion of the moon already completely covered by the Earth is showing its typical red color, and we will tell you why the moon is red during the eclipses. But for now, I really want to keep an eye to this amazing view provided by our friends. Another great image. I'm going to share this with you right away. This is again from Dean Hooper in Australia. Our friends there are really doing a fantastic job. All of them, even those right now facing the clouds, because we are in touch and I know they are looking up, just hoping to see some good sky and share with us as soon as possible their own vision of the moon during this super blue moon total eclipse. And meantime, here it is another image we have from Australia. Again, Dean Hooper, where I think you can really see now even better the famous color, the red color we start to see already. Meantime, I'm just trying to adjust also the exposure at Tanagra. How beautiful the images are from Arizona too. Let me, I want to be sure. Oh, okay. Look at this image. How beautiful this new sight from Tanagra is. It is strange because it seems like a quarter moon, but the shadows, the shadows of the lunar features are not as expected because it is not a quarter moon. You are seeing a portion of the moon because of the eclipse, not because of the geometry of the moon due to its orbit around the Earth, like first quarter, last quarter, and so on. This fraction of moon visible has nothing to do, of course, with the phases of the moon. It is just the eclipse. Amazing, friends. I really love this amazing live view we are collecting from the amazing facility at Tanagra Observatories. And thanks very much. Thank you very much to Michael Swartz for also working together in the framework of our partnership we are going to launch in a few weeks, my friends. Again, just to give you an idea, meantime, of what our friends are doing. Okay, sorry. I'm trying, Andrew. We also have, I want to also to show you now a nice image I received from Andrew Wall, again from Australia, while he is facing cloudy skies, but is really there, ready to capture what is possible. And here it is, a nice image I received from him, which I'm very pleased to share with you right now, friends. And here it is. Just sending this to the live feeds device. Here it is again. How beautiful all this, dear people. And now I also want to show you what is happening with our simulator, the Sky 10 Professional by Software Bisque. I also want to remind you the technological partners of the Virtual Telescope: Unitron Italia Instruments, Software Bisque, C-Web, Badr Planetarium, Santa Barbara Instruments Group, and Planewave Instruments. I hope that this is a nice experience for you, my friends. Here you can really see how basically half of the moon is now completely inside the Earth shadow, while the other half is still facing the penumbra, you know. Amazing show, amazing broadcast, my friends. Switch back to Tanagra again. How dramatic are all those changes, friends. And I'm also going soon to adjust here the exposure time as the moon is getting darker and darker, and we need to use longer exposure times to be sure we can still read even the darkest region of the moon. How beautiful, how wonderful, my friends, all this is. Let me try. Okay, let me start a long exposure. Meantime, we are still receiving unforgettable sights. And now also other images coming from Australia. Chris Stockdale has started imaging as well. I'm going to share with you his first image we received right now. Okay, just adjusting again as usual. Okay, adjusting the scale while we are receiving this amazing live feed from Tanagra observatories, friends. Okay. Happy to show this image. Just arrived from Australia, from Chris Stockdale. I'm going to share this with you right away. Here it is. Amazing sight, amazing experience, my friends. And again, I have images from the Nebraska as the sky, the cloudy sky there, made possible at a quick break I see, and we are quickly adjusting this to share with you this new image, of course. Just making sure that the image is arriving. Now switching back to live feed from Tanagra while adjusting the image. Okay. Okay, friends, let me see. Here it is, the new image from Nebraska, just working on it right away. How beautiful this live coverage has been so far, my friends. And it's such a privilege to share these masterpieces with you. And here it is, our new image from Nebraska. Deshmukh Sonali and John Johnson facing a less than ideal sky as other friends, but still ready to grab these wonderful images and share them with us as soon as they are available, my friends. Amazing sight, always. Back to Tanagra live feed. And again, I'm ready to show you another beautiful sight, again coming from Australia. Another beautiful sight provided by Dean Hooper. Here it is. How beautiful, how amazing all this is for me. It's so exciting to be here, sharing this long-awaited cosmic show, my friends. How beautiful, simply. How beautiful and rewarding for me all this is. Hope that this is for you a nice experience as it is for me to bring it to you. And again, back to the live feed. From Tanagra while preparing new things. Okay. I really like what we are seeing here, my friends. Okay. Adjusting a few things, friends. Received a few more images. Again from New Mexico, James McHugh. Just working on them to make sure they will show at their best as they deserve. Okay. I'm going to credit them properly before pushing them in the live feed, my friends. All this is happening in real time, and we are truly having such a wonderful experience, my friends. How beautiful all this is, my friend. Hope you are truly having fun. How beautiful this is for us, my friends. And again, another image I received. Okay. I want to show you another thing. Again, back to Tanagra. I think you will love this. With the telescope just facing the moon and also the longer exposure image. Adjusting the exposure right now. How beautiful all this is, my friends. Of course, this is happening in real time. Too much light I see. But let's to reduce this, and here we are, my friends. Again and again, having great images. Wow. Totality is not far, my friends. The greatest eclipse, the totality, should start in 15 minutes. And everyone here is waiting for that amazing moment, you know. While more images are coming, and I'm going to share again with you those images. How beautiful. Simply amazing. Now you can also see the telescope, no? Doing images for us, Pearl at Tanagra observatories. Many thousands of people are with us. I want to thank all of them for saving the date of this cosmic event and for deciding to follow, enjoy it with us. And again, a new image coming from Dean Hooper. While I will try to adjust okay. How beautiful this show always is. Never fail. Sky never fails. Wonderful sight, wonderful experience. Back to Arizona again, my friends. While more images are coming. And again, I want to show you the telescope at work with the moon through the dome slit. And also ready to show you the simulator. How amazing this is happening, of course, as expected. The humans have a very old, ancient, familiar, confidence with the eclipses. So how beautiful to see this also on the simulator, of course. But let's go again to the real-time images, and we are really looking forward to see the totality. The next total eclipse will be about 6 months by now, and it will be visible from Italy. We are ready to go with the totality, still receiving images. New image from Australia again, Dean Hooper. Adjusting the image. How beautiful, my friends. All this is real time. I want to remind you that all this is happening in real time, my friends. Technology can be amazing, as in this case, making possible to the world to spy something invisible from our own locations, but thanks to the virtual telescope right now, we are enjoying this. Thanks to Tanagra observatories and thanks to all the observers making possible this live coverage. Again, I want to thank Dean Hooper, John Stevenson, Chris Stockdale, John Johnson, Andrew Wall, Ron Delvaux, James McHugh, Gerard Lazarus, and of course also Deshmukh Sonali. All these people is making possible for us, no matter where we are on this planet, to enjoy this amazing sight. Going to share with you another image coming from the partially cloudy skies in Nebraska. This is, of course, adding some further fashion to the event, of course. And here we are, my friends. Okay. And soon you will start seeing this new thing. Beautiful sight again. And then I want to show you again the beautiful sight we have from Arizona, my friends. Here it is, and enjoy. The Earth shadow is basically ready to cover the entire lunar disk now. Amazing sight, amazing experience. You can see how the moon is approaching the western horizon in Arizona. You can see through the all sky camera, the wide field camera on the bottom left, we are the telescope, the dome, the slit, and the moon in the background, and the moon is approaching, as I say to you, the horizon, my friends. And all this live through the internet. How beautiful and amazing this experience is for us. I'm really hoping that you are having the same feeling of awe and reverence as Immanuel Kant, facing the timeless beauty of the universe, thanks to our amazing collaborators, you know. How beautiful. Well, it is hard to comment such a huge event which made all of our ancestors really amazed every time, able to amaze them every time. And wow, we are here again enjoying these pristine sensations, you know. The camera we have on this telescope is of course a scientific grade one, which is black and white, which has been great to follow all this eclipse so far, but we will also have the red side once we will have the images from our great partners as well. Beautiful sky in Arizona, you can see. Stunning experience, I believe, for everyone here. I can imagine really the emotion of those facing the lunar eclipse in person. But at least if you were going to miss this in person, we are here with the virtual telescope bringing this live to you from different far remote corners of this planet, my friends. Just to show you what is happening again through the simulator. The totality is not far. Beautiful experience. Amazing sight, my friends. And now we are starting to see what we have been waiting for, thanks to this new breathtaking shot by Dean Hooper. Here it is. My friends. Beautiful sight again. It has been a long waiting time, but we are now, to me, widely rewarded. Here it is, friends. Amazing, I think. And again, I want to show you from Tanagra observatories. Here it is, where basically the moon has gone. How beautiful has been so far tracking this. Really, it is hard to find the words to describe the wonders of this eclipse, my friends. How beautiful. This is a timeless vision, a timeless emotion, I think. How beautiful. Wonderful sight. Let me try to adjust contrast and brightness so you can hopefully have better perception. Images are coming back to back, of course. And yes, we are approaching the totality. Wow, I have a stunning image I received from New Mexico, where of course the moon is setting even earlier than Arizona, because New Mexico is placed eastern than Arizona. So again, a beautiful shot. This is a really amazing sight from James McHugh. Here it is, and I'm sure you will love this image we received right now. Here it is, my friends. Just making sure that here it is. Wonderful sight. The red moon, almost total eclipse, is setting behind the trees. How beautiful this is. Thank you, James. And now another breathtaking sight coming from Australia. Adjusting again. Oh, beautiful sight. We've been waiting for the moon wearing its red dress, and here it is. This is a wow image, I think. After the wonderful one by James. I need to correct, of course, the credits. Okay. Here it is, my friends. Enjoy this amazing sight. I think you will love this as well. How beautiful, how beautiful. Going to share with you another amazing images from Chris Stockdale, again from Australia, which you will love as well. We are loving all the images we are receiving, my friends. How grateful we are to these brave observers. Here it is. Sharing with you right away. We have the full moon totally eclipsed now. And the super blue moon total eclipse is here, my friends. I'm really happy and moved to share with you this stunning experience. Wow, I'm with you just facing and enjoying this experience, my friends. Wow, amazing sight, amazing emotions. It has been a long waiting, as I told you, but we are now, right now, fully rewarded. And the Virtual Telescope and Tanagra observatories are so proud and happy to bring this to you, thanks to the amazing work done by our dream team, which we are going to mention again. Soon after, I will have this other epic image shared with you. And once again, I want to hugely thank Dean Hooper, John Stevenson, Chris Stockdale, John Johnson, Andrew Wall, Ron Delvaux, James McHugh, Gerard Lazarus, and of course also Deshmukh Sonali for their amazing job. We are really seeing this in real time thanks to their amazing work. Connecting again with Tanagra, now that you can see the moon is completely covered by the Earth shadow. Totality has already started, my friends. How beautiful this is, my friends, I want to try to use a longer exposure time on Pearl. Let's try, let's see if this is good or not. Meantime, we are truly facing this pristine beauty, my friends. Okay, adjusting now again. Okay, we can stay with this now that the totality is here. And of course, right now the sky is dark, as if the moon was not there. Look here also at this image, how small is the moon compared with a few minutes ago, my friends. This is also telling us how faint the moon is right now. Lot of stars again, despite the full moon, simply because the moon is in total eclipse, my friends. Wonderful. I think everyone here is happy to see all this together, my friends. And again, I want to go back to the image we had a few minutes ago from Dean Hooper, Australia, showing the amazing, elegant, stunning red color of the total lunar eclipse. We will need to sit and look at this in silence, you know, my friends. How beautiful, how epic this sight is for sure. How epic, my friends. I'm sure that everyone here is enjoying this experience. And I really hope that you will keep some good memories of something we are still, of course, observing all together, my friends. Waiting for new images. Right now we are, of course, with the moon now completely inside. As you can see, the earth shadow, my friends. And how beautiful all this is. How beautiful. No words can really explain something. You simply have to go out there and see. And if you are not in the right place, you can still enjoy all this thanks to this live feed, thanks to the great people sharing these beautiful images with us right now. And going to share again with you another epic image by Chris Stockdale, of course. Here it is. Just adjusting the image. Okay. Properly credited, and now this new image also is coming to you, my friends. Here it is. Back to real-time images. Back to the wonders of the eclipse in real time. Hope you are really liking this. I cannot stay. I can stay looking at this for hours. Some peace, emotion, something really. There are no words to explain, to tell all this. You simply have to sit and admire the beauty of Mother Nature every time. Also in these special occasions, but the sky and the universe are always a wonderful experience every time, my friends. And I think this is such a truly bright demonstration. New image from Dean Hooper, Australia, coming right away to you in a few seconds. Here it is. It is hard to tell, really. Beautiful sight. Beautiful experience, I hope. Beautiful moon. Let me see. Let me switch again to Tanagra, where we also see the full moon through the slit of the dome, not only through the telescope. And this should be for you, again, an amazing sight, I think. Amazing that we are seeing all this live. And now preparing a new image. Just received again from Dean Hooper. With the moon showing at its best, I think. Enjoy, my friends. Enjoy this new sight. Every image is like a treasure, I think, just reaching us like a postcard from a wonderful world. And all this happening live thanks to the virtual telescope project, Tanagra observatories, and those amazing astro-imagers and amateur astronomers around: Dean Hooper, John Stevenson, Christoph Dale, John W. Johnson, Andrew Wall, Ron Delvaux, James McHugh, and Gerard Lazarus, and again also Deshmukh Sonali. We are keeping an eye, of course, as the eclipse is ongoing, my friends. Back again to Tanagra live feed. While black and white, you can also see not only through the telescope, but also like if you were in the dome side by side with the telescope, and you can see how faint the full moon is there because of the eclipse, of course. Right now I see there are many, about 10,000 people connected, really a lot of viewers. A lot of people willing to see this live, amazing show in real time. And we are happy and proud to make possible to this, thanks to the brave dream team of observers, of collaborators of our project, of course. How beautiful all this is, my friends. words cannot explain what we are seeing now, being so beautiful. Just sit and admire the wonder of the nature every time this happens. I want to show you now another image from Andrew Wall, Australia. Which was captured through the clouds. Okay, just adjusting it to make it available in a handful of seconds. Wonderful sight, wonderful image again. From Andrew Wall, Australia. Here it is. Okay. And meantime, I'm just going to show you to prepare more, as our brave observers right now are in the clue, and the climax, and they are sharing with us something unique, I think. This is truly something amazing. I am in Rome broadcasting this while images are coming from US and Australia, so this is truly an international effort to bring the beauty of the eclipse to people everywhere, no matter where you are. Something which was basically invented by the virtual telescope more than 10 years ago, And also, Chris Stockdale provided images, and you can also see stars all around the moon. Okay. And I'm adjusting this image, of course, to make sure you are observing it at its best. Oops. Okay. Amazing sight. The eclipse now is just producing the best. The totality is here, and we are going to enjoy such another beautiful image with a number of stars all around, provided by Chris Stockdale, Australia. Here it is. Wonderful, my friends. There is a huge factor. I want to show you another image by Dean Cooper with a comment he asked for us, but before of this I want to just to adjust the image and share. Here it is. New image coming to you right now. And Dan wrote me then before, during the partial eclipse, he has been using 1,000 of seconds as the exposure time, now 1 full second. So it is 10,000 times fainter the moon now than earlier. At least this is of course just a rough estimate because it is even more, but from a photographic point of view it is clear that this difference in brightness is just telling us how dark the full moon is now during the totality, friends. How beautiful this is. Amazing sight. Again, going back to Tanagra. And a lot of people is with us right now. I'm so happy, really. All this is happening here while we are facing this wonderful event. Now back to the color image. Here it is. Very, very beautiful. You can also see some background stars. It was even, I want to put back the image provided by Chris Stockdale, where those stars were very easy to see, by the way. Just formatting again the image for you, friends. Here it is. You can easily see the stars all around. Something not easy when the full moon, the normal full moon, so bright, really with a lot of light, you cannot see the stars if you expose for the moon. But now we are tens of thousands lower in brightness. I mean the full moon, because the moon is inside the eclipse. You can see the stars. It's amazing, isn't it? Beautiful, really beautiful. Never tired to repeat this, but you know. And you can also see through the all sky camera available at Tanagra observatories in Arizona how faint, how pale the moon is there now, my friends. Look here. Here it is, my friends. The moon is that bright spot which was really much more brighter 30 minutes ago. Now the moon is 10 of thousands times fainter than earlier. Really. Amazing. I love to share with you all this live, really. A pleasure and a privilege for us to be here. Amazing sight, amazing experience, I hope, for everyone here. Something we do every time. We will have, such a beautiful astronomical event. We will be here to share with you. Amazing. Amazing sight. How beautiful. Back to the simulator too, to make sure we understand where we are. Here we are. So that you can understand better what is happening here. Hope that this is a rewarding experience, as it has been so far for me. Wonderful sight, wonderful vision, plenty of emotion, my friends. Now back again to Tanagra live feed, while the moon is lovely setting, of course, there in Arizona. As we can see, the moon is 12 degrees above the western horizon. And I hope that for you this is a nice experience. Cannot tell you how wonderful all this is. Again, new images from Australia, working on them right away, friends. Here it is another image by Andrew Wall, working on it now and pushing it through the web right now, my friends. Here it is for you. Hope all this is rewarding. How beautiful, how beautiful. Working now on another image, just grabbed again by Dean Hooper, Australia, and ready to show in a few seconds, my friends. Something we have been truly looking forward for months, waiting for the lunar eclipse to show up there. Again, everyone did a great job, and we are still up and running, of course. How beautiful this experience is. And again, switching back to Tanagra live feed, and if you check also the simulator, we can see that The moon, of course, is already completely inside the Earth shadow. And of course, it is time for us to explain why we see red now. This is what is happening, my friends. If we were on the moon right now, we could enjoy a solar total eclipse, because from the lunar point of view, the Earth is completely covering with its huge disk in the lunar sky the bright solar light, of course. But you are still seeing the moon, because all around the Earth there is such a small layer we call atmosphere, okay? And looking from the moon to the sun, despite the Earth, you will see all around the Earth the bright layer of the atmosphere. And of course, the atmosphere is selecting the colors, okay? So, as you can see in this graphic, you can easily see how the red light component coming from the sun is reaching so well the very center of the Earth shadow. This is why the moon right now during the totality is wearing its elegant, amazing red color, red dress, my friends. Here it is, the simple secret of this beautiful, beautiful color. You are never tired facing this amazing, amazing color, you know. How beautiful. Now switching back to Tanagra feed. Here it is. While waiting for more images from our friends, please note that the moon is setting from the US, the continental US, the western continental US. Tanagra is in Arizona, southern Arizona, close to the Patagonia wonderful town, and as you can see, it is approaching the horizon, okay? And the moon already left the sky from New Mexico, from where James McHugh has been grabbing some really wonderful images. And so we are left now with these images coming live from Tanagra observatories and images coming from Australia, where we have a great team of amazing observers, my friends. Really an amazing experience, I think. So nice to have this opportunity, friends. So nice that we are with technology ready to do this for us. Again, I want to show you the red moon, of course. An image I grabbed a few minutes ago from our friend and co-operator Dean Cooper from Australia. Waiting for more images to come. Here we are. Okay. I'm just adjusting also the exposure time at Tanagra. Reaching back again to the telescope, to Peale telescope at Tanagra Observatories in Arizona. While I just have another wonderful image by Dean Hooper, which I'm happy to make ready for you to enjoy as well. Again, I want to thank the technological partners of the Virtual Telescope, Unitron Italia Instruments, Software Bisque, Bader Planetarium, C-Web, Santa Barbara Instruments Group, and Planewave Instruments. Here we are. New image is coming. Here it is, friends. Again, I want to thank the technological partners, I told you, Unitron Italia Instruments, C-Web and Software Bisque, as well as Santa Barbara Instruments Group, Planewave Instruments, and Bader Planetarium. But we are now going back soon to the last image, the one I just received from Dean Hooper, showing, of course, the wonderful total eclipse with its amazing colors, my friends. How beautiful, how wonderful. Another image from Australia, preparing to show it to you, my friends. Okay. Let me check. I have the image. Here it is. Okay, this one is coming from Andrew Wall, again from Australia. With some beautiful stars all around. Andrew had cloudy skies earlier in his night, and now he has better skies, and he's really working so well just to capture amazing images, sharing them with us right away. Here it is, my friends. How beautiful this is. Unforgettable. Other amazing shot by Chris Stockdale, which is a pleasure for me to show you. All these observers are really doing such a unique, fantastic work, really, my friends. They are making it possible for everyone to see this epic super blue moon total eclipse, or as they say in America, super blue blood moon, because of the red color, of course, which we are enjoying at its very, very best. Amazing image from Chris Stockdale. Going to show you in less than 1 second now. Here it is. And we have more and more. Another image, always from Chris, which I'm really preparing for you to see. Okay. How beautiful all this is, my friends. How beautiful. But before sharing this, I again want to show you the live feed from Tanagra, where the moon is lovely, approaching the horizon, of course. Okay. Going to show you the Tanagra feed right now, and then I will show you other great images from Australia. You can see that the moon is now really approaching the horizon. And of course also the sun is rising on the other side of the horizon. This is why the sky in Arizona Tanagra Observatory is getting brighter and brighter, of course. Because when the moon is full, the sun and the moon, as seen from the earth, are in the opposite directions, okay? And this makes sense because right now, as we told earlier, the sun, the earth and the shadow and the moon are exactly on a perfect line to provide us with the eclipse, of course. But back now to the wonderful image we received from Christochdale, Australia. Here it is, my friends. More and more images are coming. How beautiful. Never tired, my friends, to see all these gems. New images from Christochdale. Here it is, my friends. Just saving and sharing with you. Here it is. How beautiful to bring these wonders to such a huge public out there, my friends. Having these opportunities for us as such a wonderful privilege. And now I'm preparing another screenshot of the eclipse in its wonderful climax. Wow, this is, well, every image here is an image we will really remember, my friends. These guys observing and sharing with us their wonderful images are truly amazing astro-imagers. And look here how beautiful this is, my friends. I really hope you are truly enjoying this eclipse through the Virtual Telescope Project and Tanagra Observatories, my friends. As for Tanagra, the moon is approaching the horizon, you can see, and the sky is brighter and brighter because of the sunrise there. Let me reduce also the exposure time of the all sky camera. Okay. How beautiful this is. Amazing, after all. Just making sure. Okay. Back to the wonderful images we are receiving. And now, of course, my friends, we approached the greatest eclipse, and I have an image from Dean Hooper, who really did uncover the mid-eclipse. Going to share it with you, and as Dean brought me, the moon is not blue here. Of course, as we told, the blue moon is just a popular definition, a popular way to name the second full moon you have in a month. If you use this definition, other people refer to 4 full moons per season. You can read this on Sky and Telescope. If you go on their website and search for this, you will find very nice stories about this. And of course, here it is, another amazing image again from Dean Hooper. The mid-eclipse, wonderful, really nice image, my friends. It's such a privilege to be here and share these amazing sights. What these people is doing is just fantastic. Fantastic, my friends. Meantime, preparing another stunning image by Chris Dale. Here it is for you. And please also enjoy the stars all around the moon. The totally eclipsed moon with its long-awaited elegant colors, my friends. How beautiful. How beautiful, really. How beautiful. I find this experience truly amazing, my friends. Hope you are truly enjoying this, thanks to our amazing astro-imagers. new image, preparing new image, but again back to Tanagra Observatories, Arizona, to capture one of the last images we can take from there, where the moon is clearly, quickly setting. Amazing, my friends. Okay, now working on a new image by Dean from Australia. Dean had basically perfect sky conditions, and we are happy for this, of course. And now I'm just going to share this new amazing image, the full moon totally eclipsed. How beautiful all this to be here together, facing this stunning show, my friends. I hope that you are enjoying this amazing live feed. Another image from Chris. Going to prepare the image for you. With a lot of stars all around. I really love looking at the eclipse, at the lunar eclipse, enjoying the stars all around the lunar disk. Something you don't see normally, because the full moon is so bright that it is even hard to keep your eye to the moon. But during the totality, the earth shadow is really killing the otherwise blinding extreme light of the moon. How beautiful, my friends. How amazing all this. Stunning, fantastic experience so far. New images ready to show. Preparing the new image, and again I want to switch back for a while to Tanagra, where the moon is leaving us very soon. Meantime, I'm working to adjust, to prepare the new image I received from Chris. Here it is, a new image from Chris, trying to keep as many stars as possible. Here it is, friends. Here it is. Amazing sight again. Amazing sight. Sorry. How beautiful. Sorry. It's winter in Italy, and these are a typical winter issue. Okay, friends. Another image again from Chris. Amazing, friends. Really amazing. I'm so happy every time I see new images coming and I open them. Wow, it's really a wow, and I'm really working to bring them to you, to show them to you in a few seconds. And in fact, here it is, another new stunning image by Dean Hooper. Now we have Dean and Chris, both from Australia, as our main astro-imagers. And meantime, I have another image I'm working on. Okay. Okay. Just to make sure that it fits. Okay. Okay, my friends. Another epic image from Chris is coming. But before, okay, let me show again before we lose it. Another very nice image from Tanagra, where you also see the moon just setting. Amazing, my friends. Through the dome slit, how beautiful and romantic this view is. Now that the moon is setting above the sky at Tanagra Observatories in Arizona, after we had such an epic show from there. And again, I want to thank Michael Swartz, director and founder at Tanagra Observatories, for his amazing work, and also for the epic joint effort, our partnership bringing new things to the world really soon. And now back to the live images from Australia. How wonderful all this is, my friends. How beautiful. Amazing, my friends. And this is for me such a fantastic experience once again. I also want to share with you another a nice finding. I mean, from Tenagra observatories, where Michael Swartz and Paolo Olborcem are doing really a great job just to be sure that we can track the near Earth asteroids. And Paolo and Michael, just thanks to the lunar total eclipse, I mean, just exploiting the darkest skies we have during the eclipse, could recover a near-Earth object which was very faint, but thanks to the darker skies during the total eclipse, they could recover it using the other telescope available at Tenagra observatories, the Big Blue Wonderful Telescope. So this is how eclipses can also be used, because for a while the moon will not be so bright, so invasive as it usually is. So thanks to Paolo and Michael for sharing with us this very nice finding. Thanks. And again, new images here, just ready to show you again, now that the moon is really going. I want to share with you again Tenagra site, so that we can enjoy this while the moon is setting and while I am preparing, of course, the new image I just received again from Chris. Here it is, a new image. Just saving it. Now adjusting also the exposure time. Okay, friends. Now that the moon is really going, my friends, so we are saying goodbye to it at Tenagra observatories after we had such a wonderful coverage from there, my friends. And again, thanks to Michael Swartz for his partnership with us. And now we are back to images coming from Australia. Another amazing shot there. Here it is, friends. How beautiful is to share this with you. Many people out there. I see really a huge number of people were here to enjoy the spectacular event, my friends. How beautiful, how wonderful. The image is there. You can really enjoy it. I just want to show you while we are just putting the telescope back, the Tanagra telescope, so you can see the telescope and the dome are moving, my friends, just to say goodbye to the moon from Tanagra observatories. But now back, of course, to our live images from Australia. Again, another image from Dean. Going to share this in a handful of seconds, my friends. Here it is, and you can now see how the luminosity of the moon has evolved, and now you see a brighter border on the upper right. Now that we crossed the very center, the mid-eclipse, you know. Here we are, friends. It has been great to share all this with you so far, and we are here up and running. With more and more images from Australia. So beautiful images coming. Okay, preparing the new one from Chris again. I also want to remind you that this event is hosted as a cooperation with the ANSA Scienza, the scientific board of the most important press agency in Italy. So here we are with the new image we received from Chris, and here it is. Okay, reaching you in a few seconds. How beautiful. New images coming. New image again from Chris. Going to prepare it for you right now. How beautiful to spy this from the comfort of your home. Okay, the best is to go out there and observe, but what if you are not in the right place of the world? This is where the virtual telescope project helps, where Tanagra Observatory helps, and our brave cooperators helps. So we made a difference for those not living in the right place, like Italy, for example, most of Europe. to enjoy this, no matter our unfavorable location for this eclipse on the planet, you know. I'm at inside again. More images coming, but I really want that you enjoy what is happening here. Amazing, wow. Another stunning shot of the super moon, super blue moon, total eclipse from Australia by Chris. And now I'm just adjusting it. Here it is and ready to share. From Chris again. And just to give you an idea, through the simulator, what is happening. The eclipse is, the totality is going to end. You can see that we are approaching, of course, the border. And to give you an idea of this situation, here it is, of course, another great image from Australia. Dean Hooper. You can see how we are really approaching the end of the totality, with some bright, nice stars on the left, close to the darker border of the moon. So friends, back to this fantastic image. How beautiful, friends. Again, wonderful sight, beautiful image. I find this vision really breathtaking, my friends. And now we are back to the wonders of the true eclipse. Enjoying these last moments before the moon will leave. We start leaving the shadow of the earth. It will be in about 2 minutes, my friends. Meantime, we are still enjoying these beautiful images. Back now for a while to the simulator, okay? As we are approaching, you see the border of the Earth shadow, my friends, saying, just meaning that the eclipse, the totality, is going to end, and we will also close our live feed after hours of live coverage, which has been honestly truly spectacular, friends. Ready to prepare also the moonrise over Rome. Of course, if the weather will be with us for this. Back to the images. Amazing, I think. And now the totality is going to an end, but here we are with another nice image coming from Dean, where you can still see the stars on the left, but they are apart from the moon now, just telling you how the moon moved in those minutes, of course. And it is nice to see also these kind of things, I believe. Great images. We have seen so far great images, live images from Australia and United States, providing an excellent coverage, my friends. How amazing all this is, my friends. And this long-awaited totality has formally ended. As we can see, while we are enjoying the images, of course, we can see also through the simulator here, which is always nice to better understand what is happening. Back to the images. Now waiting for some final shots before we will close this live feed after almost 3 hours of live coverage, my friends. A lot of work thanks to our amazing collaborators. And it's a privilege, of course, to be here and share all this with you, my friends. we are slowly approaching the end of our live coverage. I really cannot count how many people has been here, really a lot. This is one of the most successful events of the last year. Really amazing, I think, with huge numbers. And of course, it has been a privilege for us to do this together. But I'm still waiting for a few images. And here it is, an image clearly showing the end of totality again from Dean Hooper. And Dean and Chris are now the only observers we have with the moon still visible. Here it is, friends. Just, I want to be sure this is coming fine. Okay. And you will see the totality has gone, my friends. Amazing how you can recognize this by looking at the upper right border, which was the first, of course, to show darker at the beginning. The shadow started to invade the lunar disk from there, and now, of course, we are living on the other direction. And this is clear as well if you look again to our simulator. And now preparing another shot by Chris. With amazing details. All the images we are seeing are honestly amazing. Not only they are unique because we are seeing such a rare super blue blood moon, but which is enough, but the images are honestly excellent, my friends, excellent. And of course, here it is clear that the totality has gone, as in the preview image from Dean. Also this image by Chris is showing this very, very clearly. How beautiful is this, all this, my friends. Okay. Okay, again, new images. Let me check. Still waiting for great images. Also images again from Andrew. Despite the clouds, Andrew Wall from Australia could spot the end of totality. So happy. He could, as this is another great image. I'm going to show this to you right now. Here it is, friends. How beautiful all this is. And now we see that the totality really has gone. No chances for us to go back, but we had a super coverage. I honestly think that the live feed provided live by the virtual telescope, the Nagra observatories and the Dream team, I still want to thank again, is one of the best provided in the world. Really, the quality of the image has been honestly superb, and we are really proud that our live feed was extremely successful. And again, I want to thank all the brave observers out there which made possible this: Dean Hooper, John Stevenson, Chris Stockdale, John Johnson, Andrew Wall, Ron Delvaux, James McHugh, Gerard Lazarus, and okay, just preparing the images, and Dermuki Sonali. Here it is, another nice image from the live feed. This is image by Andrew Wall, by the way. Sorry, I didn't make it visible. Now it is. And now I'm going to show you another clear end of totality image by Chris. Beautiful experience for us, and here it is. Okay, and now preparing some very final shots, my friends. And now another image by Dean. Amazing shots. These guys are fantastic. It's a privilege for the virtual telescope to have these wonderful, amazing friends and great imagers, astro-imagers, ready to help to bring to the world something unique like this. Enjoy this, friends. Preparing another image from Chris. Here it is, a new image from Chris. Right away to you through the internet. Wow, friends, how beautiful, really, all these have been so far. I cannot say to you how proud and happy I was and I am that all this was easy to see thanks to these truly amazing observers, my friends. How beautiful and amazing. How amazing, really. We will be closing this live feed in 10 minutes. I think we really had a great time. I really think all this has been fantastic. not an experience for us again, especially for this international dimension. People from very different countries and continents, regions of the earth cooperated to make this possible. From Italy, from Australia and United States. The spirit of this event is just telling you how friendship and cooperations among friends is truly important. Another great image from Andrew Wall. Just working on it right now. Now that the sky is clear, also for Andrew, again from Australia. Beautiful, amazing, unforgettable views. And already preparing another great image, just arrived. How beautiful is to see this wonderful eclipse thanks to these perfect images. I think that we offered the best images for this live feed in the world. Really. At least they are second to none. Thanks to our amazing observing teams, my friends. I'm so proud that this has worked again to make possible this for the world, to face, see and enjoy something otherwise not visible for a lot of people living far from the right places on this planet. How beautiful is this? Just to make clear, the eclipse, as all the other astronomical events, are always amazing to see, and in a few days, February 4th, we will be tracking also a nice asteroid showing in the sky and coming relatively close to the Earth. Wonderful image again. Enjoy the colors, my friends. You can see right now on the moon. Amazing, really amazing sight, I think. Amazing sight, amazing view. How beautiful, how beautiful. Okay. Another image. So friends, we are going to close this in 5 minutes, more or less, after no less than 3 hours of live coverage. But at least I want to be sure that these other couple of images will reach you. How beautiful, really, how beautiful. So friends, it has been, it has truly been an epic, I mean, experience for me to be here. Just sharing with you the wonders of this lunar eclipse, actually a supermoon, actually a blue moon, offering such a wonderful total eclipse. We are going to close this live feed in a few minutes, but before this, of course, I want to thank again the amazing observers and astro-imagers which made possible for us to see this live. They are Dean Hooper from Australia, John Stevenson from Australia, Chris Stockdale from Australia, John Johnson from Nebraska, Andrew Wall from Australia, Ron Delvaux from Arizona, USA, James McHugh from New Mexico, USA, Gerard Lazarus from Australia, and again also Deshmukhi Sonali from Nebraska. Of course, we could even observe, thanks to Tanagra Observatories and Michael Swartz, and for me it has been such a big privilege to be here and share with you the wonderful experience of this eclipse. I also want to thank the technological partners of the Virtual Telescope project. They are Unitron Italia Instruments, C-Web and Software Bisq, and also Santa Barbara Instruments Group, Planewave Instruments, and Bader Planetarium. They are very important for our live activities. What to say at the end of such a beautiful experience, which we can only hope that something similar can happen soon again. The next lunar total eclipse will be next summer, next July, and we will cover it from Italy. And the very same day we will have Mars at opposition, so the red planet will be a few degrees apart from the red moon, so another great things. But the sky is always giving something great out there, and of course we are ready to show in a few days, next February the 4th, a near-Earth asteroid coming relatively close to us, and I hope that you will join this, and you can find all the information on our website www.virtualtelescope.au. You are also welcome to support the Virtual Telescope project by free donations if you want, and all the information is available there. So it has been truly a privilege for me to be here. Again, I want to thank our amazing observers. I was so proud and happy to acknowledge their names several times because they made possible for us to actually see the super blue moon total eclipse. Later today, in more or less than in 1 hour and 30 minutes, we will try to show you the full moon rising above Rome, something truly spectacular. If the sky will be clear, it is not clear at this moment, but who knows, we can just keep our finger crossed and hope for better sky. That's all, my friends. Thank you for being here. Such a very huge, many tens of thousands of people could spy this thanks to the Virtual Telescope. Thank you to everyone. Keep looking up, take care, and be ready to the next cosmic show. Goodbye.